was riding in my stone chariot with some friends of mine. We were fooling around, having fun, wasting time. It was kind of early, I guess.
I mean, having audio is better than. I mean, we have audio, so it's fine now.
Yeah, no one wants to hear me talk for everyone. I can't do everyone's voice. That sounds mean.
Oh, but please try.
Okay. All right. Yeah, ask for it. Okay.
Was that Jordan?
No.
Oh.
I didn't even start yet.
Oh.
I was gonna start with Anthony, but if I'm doing Anthony, I'm doing Anthony when he's doing his like little baby, you know, his little. You know,
just do the thing. Just do it.
I can't just be Anthony. It's hard.
What we learned is when she hears you talk, Bud, that's what she thinks you sound like at every opportunity.
That's what I'm hearing. It's when he specifically does his, he's wheeling. Like, you know when you do that?
Oh, yeah, when I talk to your little baby talk for wheeling?
Yeah, your little baby talk. That's what I
think of. He's talking to wheeling, and he hates it so much. Oh, it makes him so mad. Oh,
he doesn't like it.
He turned off
the
mic.
He deafened himself so he can't hear anything.
Oh, no, now Wheeling can't hear it. Oh, no.
Oh, that's what she... That's what my impression of Leland is...
Oh, he's going to miss it.
That's it. So.
That was a spot-on Leland stuff. That was such a good impression.
So, what?
That's insultive, and I feel attacked.
What are you I didn't attack you at all.
And there's Jordan.
Chad, I still need those drag names.
I put one in there.
Yeah, Eda Buffet, very solid.
Eda Buffet.
I heard two of.
But Eda Buffet works.
Drag names from a podcast today.
Oh,
sure.
Sure.
Anita. What podcast?
Anita
and
Top.
then Anita Top. All right.
And Shirley A. Bottom.
I need a top.
Asia Consent.
That sounds real though. Like, is there someone?
But it's a good one, I feel.
Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie. Vanjie.
Oh, we can.
Candace Dickens. Squamadick.
Suck.
I had to read it out loud. Oh, there it is.
Suck on my dick.
Crawfish etouffee.
Crawfish
What, Steph? What?
No, you're what you were gonna mention earlier on Instagram, your story.
Steph went and saw Wicked, or maybe she knows the show. I don't fucking know.
No, I watched it. I watched it yesterday.
Steph said, I Instagrammed how I thought it was a pretty good movie. Muma Kuchi.
Oh my god.
Moonchama.
Moonchama. Oh, Munchma.
Anyway,
this should be like Mono then.
If anyone knows the movie or the show Wicked, at the end of it, when the Wicked Witch is singing "Defy Gravity," she just kind of belts out a couple, like a really long, I don't know, gotta be 15-second. Yeah, sure. And then flies off. And Steph fucking sent me a picture. She responded to my picture, and this bitch just writes, "Ooh, ooh."
No!
Flies away.
As I was typing it, I was going,
what happened?
And she goes,
and then I put flies away.
That's where she goes, flies away.
Accurate.
Your noise gate keeps cutting out your singing.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best. Completely accurate what happens. I had forgotten in the show that to show her flying and to cover the wires, that they give her a large cape that gets bigger and bigger as she flies up on the stage.
Spawn cape.
Her spawn cape, and they did it in the movie, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Oh, that's right, because it happens in the show.
Wait, in the show, her cloak gets bigger
because they're hiding the wires. So when she flies, yes, the cloak extends out all over the stage.
Okay.
And they did a tribute to it in the movie. I didn't personally think it was needed, but I got it. I was like, all
That's
right.
fun. I saw it get so large, and I'm like, okay, like
This is fun.
I get magic and whatnot, but like that seems like a pretty obvious animation error when it was like
but
I saw.
Yeah.
I saw it getting larger, and then like the money shot, it is fucking huge.
Yeah.
And I'm like, anyone else seeing like how off this is?
But that's because that's in the show.
Like,
Gloria
shut the
Hole.
fuck up.
Gloria Hole.
Too on the nose. Listen, I got too many sex fucking drag names anyway. Give me some non-sex drag names.
Scott, he's good at coming up with names like that.
I still need at least 2 more to fill out my NPCs.
Anyway, Steph, did you like the movie?
Yeah, good.
I really do. That shit's gonna win all
fun.
the awards.
There's a lot of sass in there that I was like, oh. A lot of the times, I will admit, I was like, this bitch, or girl, or like, I was like, pfft. like it's a lot of reactions where like a lot of clips happen, and I was like, oh girl, what are you doing? And then tears. I cried many a
I didn't cry. I started to feel like a little weld, and then it went away very quickly.
You suck it back in.
There was no emotional attachment. I was just like, I have no emotional attachment to this show. I honestly don't really care for the show, but other than like the 2 songs I know, I was like, great. But I thought it was extremely good, though. I was like, I really like this movie. I had watched the Wicked Witch of the West is great, and as Anthony pointed out, you said it best when I talked to you about it. You were like, yeah, Ariana Grande is just doing her best Kristen Chenoweth imitation. I was like, yeah, she is the whole fucking movie. Yeah.
I'd never seen Wicked. I no clue the songs or anything, but watching Ariana Grande, who I don't think I've ever seen act in anything, but I saw her doing stuff, very specific stuff. I have seen Christina Chenoweth do stuff. I'm like, she's copying her.
Yeah.
I can see through.
But you saw the cameo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you were too far from it to be like, oh, I know who those people are.
No, I know them. Yeah, I recognize them both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah, so we saw Wicked, everyone.
yeah. It was a good time. I had fun. I think it was a lot of you see a lot of passion. So if people are really passionate when they sing and you can feel them in the song, I'm like, oh, that's a good performance. Like it's like, you know, your eyes water and you're just like, oh, you're doing great. Oh, I can hear your pain. Yeah. I
liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was a good time.
But I like Oz. I like that world and that stuff.
Cynthia the actress who plays Elphaba, Cynthia Erivo, fucking fantastic. I don't know where she came from.
I think she apparently played Aretha Franklin in a biopic.
Oh, I'd buy that since everyone's singing there.
Yeah, I mean, but no, she's the one I think would get the nomination for Best Actress.
I hope so.
I thought she was solid. Here's the thing. I was telling Scott this the other day. Because of my color blindness, everyone keeps telling me she's green.
Oh, yeah, but she looks brown to you.
She just looks like a lighter shade black woman to me, except in certain lights. Like certain lights would hit her. When she would go out in the daylight, I was like, yeah, she's not a normal color. And then like when she go back inside, I was like, oh, she just looks like a beautiful light-skinned black woman to me. I don't see the color. But everyone kept going like, no, this bitch is green. And I was just like, okay, like, I believe you. It's like, I know the plot of the movie. She green. And then Scott asked if I noticed the original Wicked Witch was green. And I had to think about it. And I was like, I mean, yes, because I think that's green paint on a white skin, which shines a lot brighter. And I think because her beautiful black skin is tone deaf to my eyes, so I don't see any of the shading. She just looked like a regular person to me, and I was very, very confused. The color blindness really affected me. I was like, I want to see what everybody else is seeing.
I mean, very vivid.
You're seeing what everyone else sees in America.
Damn, but you made me sound like I'm the bad guy here, and that's not the
You're
case.
not a bad guy. You're not a bad guy at all.
My eyes are broken. Just like
So-
America.
Last week I found out this is part 1.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't know that.
I did not pay enough
purposely
attention.
kept it out of.
Well, that,
marketing.
yeah, they did do that.
Okay, so it's absolutely valid.
Yeah.
I guess I just knew because I know where they were cutting off for the intermissions. It's like,
Yeah.
How long is the show?
about 4 hours.
Zoinks. All right. Well, I guess I'm in for it now.
I
I've
mean,
never seen the show.
the movie is going to be longer because they're taking parts of the book and the show and combining like it's been a while since I only saw the show the one time and I don't remember any kind of animal subplot. So I was like, maybe there was.
I guess that's more of the book.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I toned way the fuck out of that show. It's like, I was just like, I don't care about this.
Yeah, like I've known Wicked is a thing that musical people really like.
Yeah, that and Rent.
And Rent, I guess.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your thought, and then I'll put a pit buckle down on something.
I don't know if I've talked about it here on the podcast though.
Term.
But
Yeah, you don't.
I had no idea what I was
Boogie
going
down?
into.
You want to boogie down?
I'm gonna buckle down now.
To Jordan for when I say dumb shit. It's like-
Just for the approval to see
Yes.
how he handles it, and if
Am I
Jordan
right?
smiles, you feel accomplished.
Yes.
You just see a little thumbs up.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Maybe the oldest one on the podcast, but I consider Jordan the daddy.
Eh?
I only knew about Wicked that it was the prequel to Wizard of Oz, and it's like an origin story for the Wicked Witch, who is now named Elphaba.
A name I have very much trouble saying.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I was
Say
like
it.
Elfie. Elphaba.
Elphaba.
God, he was so close.
Elphaba? It
Yeah,
sounds
you
so
did it.
stupid.
Elphaba.
Elphaba?
El-
Elphaba?
Elphaba.
It feels like you smashed a hand on the left side of the keyboard and then just left it.
Elphaba.
Yeah.
That's not how the keyboard works. But going back, or not going back, but like in the last month, my girl's been rereading the book. The movie was coming up. She's a big fan of it all. We're gonna go see the musical. No, we're gonna go see the musical in February. So like for the next 6 months, I got a lot of Wicked coming at me. But like I didn't know shit about it, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, like Elphaba gets like mad at the school because they're taking away the rights of the capital A animals." And I'm like, "There's a what now? There's the fuck is happening here?"
I just looked up Wicked 2 doesn't come out till this time next year.
Golly.
That sounds about right.
Speaking
Yeah.
of that, Scott, I was gonna have Jordan watch it.
Oh,
Return
Jordan,
to
I
Oz?
He
I
hasn't
cannot
seen it yet,
wait to hear
And-
Jordan's thoughts
and it's
on
been
the
years
Return of
Yeah,
Oz.
since I've seen Return of Oz.
Oh, I envy
Would
you,
like
but
some
also
limestone pie?
I just want to be a fly on the wall to hear you go, the fuck?
Dude, it is so dark, but so
It's a bit wild.
I've got
Um,
costume ideas.
You mentioned Rent, and so did Beck. No,
Yeah.
that was my shit. That I
Should I
understood.
watch
I still haven't seen Rent.
No, the movie's awful.
Oh.
The movie is they said it it's a completely different time period. Like it's so annoying.
What about
Like-
the Andrew Garfield movie about the guy who wrote Rent?
I wanted to watch that.
It's great.
That's on my list. What is it? Something I forget.
People I trust have told me it's a very, very good movie. Tick Tick
It's on
Boom.
my list.
Tick,
Yes,
tick,
Tick
boom.
Tick
Yeah.
Boom. It's on my
Yeah.
list.
I hear it's very, very good. I just was like, I'll get around to it eventually.
Andrew Garfield and Vanessa Hudgens.
We saw her on.
Live?
No, she was at the wrestling event the other night, and they showed her face. Like they're like, look, Vanessa Hudgens, big fan of whatever. And they showed her. We had to do a double take. It was on Raw. But that's appropriate because her face is now raw. Like I do not know what happened. No,
Unrecognizable?
I was like, she is unrecognizable. We looked at her. She's 35 and she's had work done. And I was like, girl, come on, man. You were beautiful. You don't need to do that.
She seemed fine. She didn't quite look like she used to, but
younger than me.
But she was just like, I was like, oh
no. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. Anyway. Anyway, I thought it was a good movie, and I really liked the Wicked Witch of the West. I thought she was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
I thought they were both too damn skinny, though.
I've been seeing weird photos that look fake of them both looking like skeletons now post production.
I just saw one today, and they
feel
looked
that's
upsetting.
not real.
Wait, you say this, but there's a part where you see Ariana in the movie, and right here on her chest was like
her
what
scapula?
looks like the remember the lizard guy who had the implants?
Yes.
It was so like just so
you could see the bumps of her sternum.
that you could see the bumps of her thing, and I was like, oh wow, that's really prominent. That's not special effects. That is her chest. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. No, but
not like her boobs, it's her literal skeletal rib cage.
Or collar?
Sternum.
Sternum.
Well, I said spacula. Where the fuck's
Scapula. That's the shoulder blade.
It's a spatula.
You can see that too, though. In my defense, those are also seeable.
So are those real then? Like, are they both skeletons?
I think they are real, but I don't know.
I feel like in like this day and age, like we're better than that for movies and for big budget stuff. Like they would be fed and cared for well enough that they wouldn't look that, I'll be frank, unsettling to look at.
I don't know.
By the end of it.
And Ariana Grande would say, "Stop talking about my body."
Yeah.
Which she said multiple times because people keep having this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you hear she was her and Elvira had words?
Yeah, that was weird.
For like
it was weird.
2-3 tweets?
No, in person.
Oh, was that
like Elvira had to take photographs with her family, and she was like, "Oh, can I get a photograph?" She goes, "No, I don't do photos."
Yeah, I don't do photos. I remember hearing
I heard that story.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. You also licked powdered donuts. You a weird chick.
She's young.
She's not that young.
She was young when she was licking donuts.
That is true.
That shit's like 8 years ago.
Different time.
It was different. It was before the pandemic. You can lick donuts.
It was a different time.
Listen, 8 years ago, we still had Obama in the office. Things were seeming decent.
Yeah. No, but
I know you said we were seeming decent, but I heard semen decent.
You got problems.
Yeah.
I can't find. No,
and I'm your number 2 problem.
Kind of on topic. No, I saw an IG reel from that was like not necessarily comparing, but it was just like with the whole thing that I said to Leland earlier with the sound from the Wicked Witch. It was because when Dune 2 came out, there was a thing, there was like videos that everyone kept posting about that was like what is it? After Dune 2, everyone in the parking lot is making all their noises. And then it was everyone after Wicked.
I love the Dune cry so much. I think of it quite a lot in my head when I do certain things at work. Like
I still haven't seen Dune 2. Yeah.
I know.
It's good.
It's a commitment. It's a commitment.
You've watched Wicked. It's the same
any longer than Wicked.
Listen,
it's literally the same movie.
Let me tell you the experience.
I would love that to be true.
There's a side plot of talking animals.
So yesterday I
ones
decided
with
to watch
Cynthia.
it watch Wicked after work, right?
Dick
And
it.
at work, I originally thought I was gonna book the 4:15 showing. Mind you, I get off work normally 4:30. And I was like, I'll just grab 4:15 because I know trailers will be long. Like lately, trailers have been crazy.
30
There's
minutes.
15 minutes of trailers, yeah.
So I was like, no, I'll book 4:15. And then I got sidetracked. I ended up leaving work at like 5. And I was just like, okay, it's already 45 minutes, but there's still so much movie to watch that it's not going to be a big deal, right? I don't think it was going to be a big deal. Realized I didn't even book those tickets. So I was like, okay, my next time is the next closest time was 4:45. So I was like, I'll grab 4:45. It's still early. I did not watch it in 4DX because 4DX's showing was at 10 p.m. And I'm not watching at 10 p.m. Wicked. That is so freaking. That's my night. So I was just like, nah, I'm good. Anyways, I booked the 4:45 showing, and it's already like 5 something. I messaged Jordan, and Jordan calls me and he goes, "What time's your movie at?" And I was like, "It's at 4:45, but I'm gonna go get popcorn. I'm gonna get a drink." And then he was like, "Your movie was at 4:45," and I was like, "Yeah, but the trailers are long. I know they're gonna be long." And Jordan goes, "Okay," and I was like, if I'm wrong, I will admit when I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the trailers are still gonna go. I get my hot dog. I get my drink. Yes, Anthony.
I'm just waiting for the part where you're wrong.
Okay. I get to my fucking seat. What's on the screen? How to Train Your Dragon trailer. And I was just like, it is.
Not me.
It is 5:12. I booked my ticket at 4:45 when the movie and showing supposedly was going to start the trailers.
For the audio listeners, she was putting up air quotes.
30 minutes of trailer.
Yeah, that's normal now.
Yeah.
30 whole minutes, which is why I was like, I have time.
And I still haven't seen a Nosferatu trailer.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
Don't see that bucket?
Yeah, I don't need a bucket.
I don't need any buckets.
Is it an open mouth with fangs? Oh.
No. I can get him one of those.
They can't all be fuckable, everyone. Not every popcorn bucket needs a glory hole.
People are getting creative.
That's why I said last night at Scott at dinner. He was like, "Oh, did you see the coffin bucket?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I don't need it. You can't fuck it."
This coffin bucket.
Not with that attitude.
Is it just coffin bucket?
Yeah,
Nosferatu popcorn bucket.
I went. Oh, go ahead.
I've only seen the publicity shots, which make it look good, make it look big. I have no concept, but like I saw it today.
It's life size.
Like a person fits in it?
Yeah, you can sleep in it. It's full of popcorn.
Nice. Well, once I get through the popcorn, then boom, new bed. I have not bought a bucket since D&D, and I might have to buy another bucket now. Like I thought it was going to be a once in a lifetime event for me where I bought one of those stupid buckets, and now I'm like, oh shit, I think I need it.
Do it.
Well, then I'm doing it. The peer pressure has crumbled me.
The Regal has I think they're doing a Coliseum for Gladiator too.
And it's huge.
Yeah, it's really big. Did you see the commercial for it where they had popcorn in the bucket and the guy was putting his fingers over the popcorn like Gladiator does when he walks through the wheat in part 1?
Oh, no, but that's funny.
Fucking out loud. Because it played the music too, the same thing. He was just like,
I get that reference now.
That's real funny.
Yeah, no, I saw Gladiator 2, and it was so funny because we had to go to a 10 p.m. showing, essentially, because my trainer wanted to go because it's the only time you could go. And everyone was like, yeah, I guess. And I was just kind of like, and everyone was picking on me at the table. Oh, you're going to fall asleep because it's well known that I'll fall asleep on the sofa. And I was one of the few people that did not fall asleep. Because the
it had
movie was
sharks, apparently.
Because it had sharks, and the movie was so fucking good. I was in. I was like, yeah, this movie rocks.
I feel Leland has been talking about this since Sunday with me, as far as like how good Gladiator is. But I feel like where Leland's excitement lies informs me that it's not a good movie, but it has real bonkers ass shit that he really liked and would be fun.
I can't disagree with what you're saying,
Yeah,
but it is
it's
a good
not going to
movie.
win an Oscar.
No, not at all.
It's not Gladiator 1.
Gladiator 2 is not going to win Best Picture. But I will say this, though. I did look it up. They did put sharks in there. It's like, that is
real
facts.
ones?
Yeah, no, fake ones.
The sass is strong tonight.
In 200 AD, they were like, let's create plastic and put him in floating sharks.
Oh, it's time. I've been sitting.
Ooh, ah.
Flies
Dude,
off.
if it could pick up on this mic, it would be great, but it won't.
Make a reel of it.
No, because now I'm gonna be shy.
No, Steph.
Jordan, only you
The same
will
amount of people will see it.
Jordan, only you will understand this. So you and me are kind of slowly on a journey of CSI, so I made it to season 7 the other day, the end of season 7, and I was like, "Oh, nice!" I'm like, and I just let it play at work, right? Because it's on in the background. I'm like, I've seen these before. I know what's fucking going on. I gotta pay attention too much. And season 7 ends, and I was like, oh no, is Sarah gonna live? Yeah, I know the bitch lives because I've seen the show. And it's like this cliffhanger, and then the next episode rolls on Paramount, and fucking it's a Ted Danson episode. And I was like, well, bro, you don't come into season 13. What happened to season 8? And then I look, so they only on Paramount Plus do 1 through 7, 13 through 16.
Why?
I don't know. And I talked to someone, asked Adam, and he goes, maybe because of the writer's strike at that time, something happened. And I was like, maybe. But so I got to go to Hulu to watch 8 through 12.
See, that I just watched it on Hulu, so.
That's a rights thing.
Yeah, it's something. But I thought it was really funny. I was like, what the fuck? That shit's dumb.
I love Ted Danson.
He's good. His new show looks really funny.
It does
look fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot.
What was the thing? Just like Ted Danson's like the one actor that has had a hit comedy in every decade for like the last 6 decades or something.
Buy it. I mean, have you watched The Good Place?
The Good Place is so good.
So good.
My God, it's so good.
Man.
This is Steph where she'll be like, oh, he was in
Was
No.
Becker a
Yeah,
hit?
Becker. That was my favorite
Becker.
show.
Yeah, Becker ran for like 4 seasons.
I actually really enjoyed Becker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
The contract was up on one of the leading ladies on Trek, and she left Trek to go be the lead of Becker. Like they killed her off.
I know you an old.
Who dat?
Dax.
Oh, okay. I know Dax.
Yeah.
Steph, what are
you know
looking
Dax?
I know Dax.
You know
I'm
Dax?
looking up. I'm looking up this Ted Danson guy.
Do you not know Ted Danson?
I know. I've seen him
3 Men and a Baby.
in. Yeah. Yeah.
The real-time realization of that face.
She's from Creep Show. No, that'd be great if she goes, oh, he's the other guy from 3 Men and a Little Lady, and she skips the baby one.
Yeah, she forgot about the baby
Hold
part.
on.
She didn't know there was a baby. Yes, Steph?
Is he the main guy?
No.
No.
He's
That's
He's the blue shirt on the the right that isn't
Tom Selleck's the lead in that movie.
not the guy from Zeus
may
and
think
Roxy
so.
and the Dolphin movie.
Yeah, but Ted Danson technically is the father of the baby. Yeah.
Spoilers.
It's a 40-year-old movie.
Oh.
That's actually about like a bag of cocaine.
Yeah, it's about a bag of cocaine. Yeah.
I remember Steve Guttenberg from
The Goot.
No. Zeus
Yes,
and
that-
Roxanne, the dolphin movie, and Disney.
No, Police
It's when a
Academy.
it's when a
Police
dog and
No,
a
Steph, Police
dolphin
Academy.
become best friends.
No, Steph, Police Academy.
He was
No.
he
I
was
will
the
not accept
Hollywood
any other answer.
he was the Hollywood exec in Community who wanted to buy the Community movie and then found out that they didn't have money.
Yeah.
It's Police Academy or Short Circuit. Those are the only two movies I'll accept you knowing.
I said Zeus and Roxanne.
Nope, you're just mumbling words now, Steph.
Is that the sequel song to Roxanne? She stopped
No,
being a
we
hooker.
never
Zeus
played
is the one singing the song, so yeah, in the follow-up they're together because she finally doesn't have to turn on that red light, and they're a couple. But her past never really goes away, and he can't get over it, and it just becomes chasing Amy at that point.
Herpes always comes back.
remember this movie.
Which
movie?
one, Steph?
3 Men and a Little Lady.
I've never seen any of those.
Of course
I
you
remember
haven't. Why would
watching
you?
this. It's been a long time. I remember watching that. I remember watching what's the Tom Hanks mermaid movie?
Splash?
Splash.
Splash. Splash. I remember Splash.
Everybody, let's say it again. Splash?
Yes,
Splash.
I remember Splash. I remember Turner and Hooch.
Ooh, no.
No Turner and Hooch?
Dog dies. No.
Yeah, but it's like...
I
No.
didn't understand back then. I'm sure if I
Right.
watch it now, I'll be upset. Back then,
Like watching
I
Old
didn't
Yeller,
see most of the parts. Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen
where the
it.
red
You know
fern
my
grows.
Man, I don't watch movies where dog dies. I just can't. do it.
Marley and Me. Fuck that movie, man.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
man, Marley and Me. I thought that movie was gonna be a joke. I was bawling. Oh, what's that other movie we saw a screener for? A Dog's Journey?
Oh, a Dog's Purpose.
A Dog's Purpose. My God. Ooh, that theater, I was a mess. It's just like this is deep. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to ask, Steph, where did you cry at Wicked?
Oh, there's a ton of parts.
Is
There's
there?
the beginning. There's the beginning part with Rocks because I was like, oh my God, she's so upset. And then there
Rocks?
was, I'm being vague because I don't want to spoil things. So
Oh,
if I say
the word
Rock,
they're picking on the
you'll
girl.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
There was-
rocks. She's not talking about
Yeah,
like there's
not
yes.
like a rock person or
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
stoning somebody.
yeah, they're getting
this
real
part-
stoned.
I cried.
Wait, there was a
Okay.
post-credit scene?
This part I cried.
Oh, was there?
No, I don't know, but Beck's saying, or is he saying that she cried pre-credits
Pre
and
and
post
Oh
credits?
yeah, no.
They cried post and
I'll
pre
have you know.
It's like,
I'll have
it was
you
3 hours. I had to pee. I
Oh
fucked.
my god, I had to pee so bad.
Yeah, no. I'll have
Yo.
you know. As soon as credits showed, I pulled out my phone and was like, "Is there a stinger for Wicked?" No, there's nothing. All right, then I just left.
Yo, I'm
It
gonna be real.
You could stay to listen to more music and to see like the stuff that they had for the credits, but I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'll just."
Yo,
Had a
is
long
this is,
time.
I need to confirm. Is this a safe place here?
Yeah,
Is
of
this
course.
the safe tree here?
It depends on what you're about to say.
I too.
I need
We
to
stay
know
on
that
the
this is a
internet
safe
forever.
place.
It
It's
is for
safe
now.
as it's gonna be the safe as it's gonna get.
I went to a nice AMC
I'm
where
gonna
like
try this.
they bring the food to you and the seat reclines and it warms and all that good shit. And I had to pee so bad so early in the movie. I unbuttoned my pants
Oh, just
to
be a
relieve the
little-
pressure
just to
off
have a
my
little
bladder.
relief? Oh man, that's deep.
I don't. Okay.
You didn't want to just get up?
That's
I
why
Did you
didn't.
wait? Did you wait all the trailers?
I didn't have to go during the trailers,
So you went before.
but like before their pals. No, I didn't go until after the movie.
It's your own damn fault. I
Piss myself.
I purchased my ticket.
Was not
Where did I
expecting
go?
that.
I went straight to the bathroom and I was like, okay, I'm
That's
empty
because
now.
you know.
Good.
you
Now I'm
squeeze
gonna go
every
to the
bit of
concession.
moisture out.
Yeah. Steph knows herself. She knows she has to go to the bathroom all the time. She has to go to the bathroom 2 times before we start the show. I don't have that problem.
Yeah, no, I literally left work, went straight to the theater, was like, okay, I'm gonna use the restroom first, then I'm gonna get my drink and my hot dog, and then after that, I was like, this drink is not really here for like, oh my god, I'm gonna down this thing during the movie. This is in case my throat gets dry, and I just need a little sip, because it was my point.
You paid $6 for a sipping soda?
I didn't pay for it. I got points.
Ooh.
Okay,
Damn,
so
the big dick on Steph.
Nothing on me.
okay,
I
so,
accumulated with
so I went up to the counter because I wanted Scott kind of knows this. Like I was having a Leland day. I was like, I'm gonna have a day to myself. I'm gonna watch a movie and I'm gonna get some popcorn. That's my goal. That was what I wanted.
Nice.
Okay.
So I went up to the counter and I was like, I want a large popcorn and I want a large drink. And the guy was like, all right. He goes, do you want your second popcorn now or later? And I looked at him and was like, what do you mean, sir? He's like, I do not understand the question that you have asked. He's like,
I don't know what you mean
Who
by
do you
this.
think I am, sir?
I was like,
You gave him that attitude, and now I would just wait to hear what his explanation is. Go
so I
on.
just said, I was like, I don't know what you mean, man. And he goes, oh, well, you get you get one free refill with a large popcorn. And I was like,
Yeah, that's
I was
some
like-
bullshit.
so I was like, so-
need an extra.
hold on. So I looked at him and like, so you'll just give me like 2 buckets? He's like, no. We give you a box. I was like, so you're gonna give me? I was like, you're gonna give me a bucket and then a full box of popcorn.
Wait, they don't refill the bucket?
Yeah, I thought
No,
they
they
were gonna.
will. No, they
Oh.
will if you leave the movie and come out and hand them the bucket, they will fill the bucket. But at what point in time do you think someone's going to leave the movie, stand in line if there's a line to fill a free bucket, and then walk
They
back?
do
You know
it
what I mean?
on the way out after the movie because they're fucking crazy people.
I don't.
Okay, well, don't judge me too harshly. What's about to happen in the story?
No,
So
I would take the popcorn with me. That's what I would do.
That's
the movie.
Too much.
I was like,
another type of popcorn.
He has the popcorn right next to him right now.
Leland, pull up the popcorn. Let's see it.
Scott's like, did you fuck that bucket? It had pre-buttered lube. No, so I was like,
What are we made of stone?
he was like, do you want your bucket with the box? I was like, yeah, okay. Like, I didn't know what to say, so he gave me a full fucking bucket, a full box of popcorn, and I had a large drink. And I'm trying to hold my phone because I don't remember where the fuck I'm going to sit because my memory can't remember the number. So I'm walking up the stairs. Thank goodness it wasn't one of the bigger theaters I go to. So I go in there and I sit down on my nice recliner and I'm like, okay. And I look to my right and I'm like, this is enough popcorn for like 9 people. So, and then something came over to me. I was like, well, now I have a challenge. It's like,
Oh, Leland.
You got 3 hours to do it.
I mean,
Oh,
no,
Leland. That was Fatlin talking.
I'd be doing the same thing.
so I ate half the box, and then
Before
I
the movie
just
started.
100%. Like half the box was during the credits because I didn't eat breakfast. So I was sitting there, and I was like, "Oh man, I feel so gross eating out of a box. Like I don't know why the box bothered
Is it a
me."
cereal
Excuse me,
box,
sir.
Or is it a box? Like, what are we talking about?
I will
when you're
not have you
Netflixing
shame
box?
eating a box, okay?
It was the box that like they put a bunch of like if you were to get like 4 hot dogs and stuff, they put them in a box to hand you.
Or like that little cardboard box that
Yes,
if you
it's the
order
little
nachos,
cardboard.
they'll put
Yes.
the nachos in there, and then
Yeah.
this is your little tray.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but because of the recliner, I went back. It sat on my chest / stomach, and I felt like an otter, like eating his fucking like. And I was just like, well, this is just gross. So I put the box down, and then I picked up the bucket. I'm like, well, this is more a civilized manner. So then I proceeded to eat the popcorn out of the bucket, and about 40 minutes to an hour into the movie, I stopped eating because I was like, this is maybe way too much popcorn for one person to consume. So I put it down, knocked over my bucket onto the ground. So popcorn went everywhere, and I was like, fuck.
No.
So then I tried to like kick it with my foot while the movie was so
like while you're like just so it's like you can be a little neat about it.
I want to be neat about it, but I also don't want to bother anybody like getting on the ground and cleaning because I really wanted to clean it.
Was there yours a full theater? No,
there was like maybe 10 people in there.
Oh, that's good.
That theater was full.
So
it's
I
weird
went
when
at
it's awkward like that.
I went at 11 a.m. on a matinee on a Monday.
Okay, yeah. I went.
That's the best time to watch a movie, honestly.
I was like, I'm good. So then I was like, so I didn't eat popcorn for like 30, 40 minutes, and then about 2 hours, and I was like, well, I'll eat it out of the box, I guess. I started eating it out of the box. So on the way out. On the way out, there was a very nice concession worker lady standing outside with her broom thing, and I went up to her. I'm like, "Hey, so I spilled a lot of popcorn." she goes, "Oh, it's okay." I was like, "No, I just want to let you know that I didn't
me.
I was like, I didn't like toss it on the ground to be a dick. Like I legitimately knocked it over during the movie, and I want you to know I'm a clean person and I would never want to make you do more work. I apologize." And she was like kind of like, "You're good, man." It's like, but I want you to say it's okay.
She's just like, "Sir, I'm just trying to pay for my college tuition right now."
She's like, "Motherfucker, I work for $17 an hour. I don't give a shit."
You know what you mean though, like when you
I'm trying to afford these Pokemon cards,
and you like try to fix it or something.
I thought the two girls sitting kind of next to me were judging me harshly that I spilled it, and I was like, "You fucking wicked witches looking at me."
I'll have you know, if I was in that theater with you, I would be laughing really hard.
I was trying to clean it up with my leg, but also I don't want people to know I spilled it. So I'm kind of like extending my leg out in a really awkward position, kind of like,
And I'd be like, stop, look, he's trying to push it down. He's trying to kick it away.
I'd be sitting next to him. I'd be sitting next to him.
Next to me, I wouldn't have spilled the popcorn. You wouldn't have been holding it.
I gotta hold your popcorn now?
Because I'm holding the box. You gotta hold the bucket.
Oh, I'm a bucket boy?
You.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm not sure how your guys' theaters are.
Boxman and bucket boy.
If I have a box of popcorn, right, and I'm not done with the box yet, I don't like putting it on the ground because that's food on the ground.
That's where the germs are.
Yeah,
no, but once it's on the ground, though, I'm not picking it back up.
Okay,
that helps me as like an overeater. I'm like, oh no, it's now on the ground. That belongs to the ground now. That's ground popcorn.
Like,
that's garbage now.
There's some people that I've witnessed, not from my immediate, like not from my crowd, but like just like that you've witnessed in a theater, and they'll get the popcorn tray and then put it down, and then I'm like, you do know that people get up and move,
step all over your popcorn.
Yeah, and I've seen people like push kick because they're paying attention up here and not looking down. That they literally punt this fucking popcorn box and it slides over and it's just a commotion and it's just like, dude,
the Doocy bucket just goes flying across the theater.
What's everybody's go-to drink that you get to the theater? Anthony?
It depends on my mood.
Usually a flavored cola.
Okay, Jordan?
It'd probably be like a Sprite or something.
Steph?
Too many bubbles.
It depends on the situation. Because if...
Buckle up.
I personally would enjoy an icy of some sort. Rather red or blue raspberry, either or. Like
Richie Rich here got her membership. Now she's getting ices.
If I feel like I'm gonna get tired, I get a Pepsi or a Coke. And I never finish that small. It's always just like the top 1/3 that I ever drink. So when people get those giant sodas, I'm just like, that's so much. I can't. that's you're gonna get up the whole movie. How?
No, you're not. You're gonna undo the top button of your pants so the pressure's relieved on your bladder, and you can go another hour.
Oh,
I either get a bottled water or I get ginger ale.
ginger ale would be nice.
But I will let you know, I always finish the drink. There's never any liquid except ice at the end of it. And I really needed liquid during this movie because I ate a month's worth of salt in one day.
You probably would have been really thirsty.
I usually,
my
I think
box
50-50 I finish the drink.
I was like, damn, I really need some more water.
To be quite honest, no. Getting popcorn and going to a theater and not getting a drink to follow up, that is dangerous. You are playing with fire, because if that kernel gets stuck in your throat and you're just doing that, like, that will fuck up your movie experience, and it will fuck it up for everyone else who has to hear you try. And so it's just gonna be like, dude, just get a drink or something. Are you okay?
Or reach in there.
The worst, dude.
Just reach in there.
Yeah. Trying to
I do prefer candy over popcorn, though, but sometimes you just got to get that popcorn.
I like the popcorn because there's something about the popcorn in a theater. I do enjoy doing the cheddar cheese caramel, but that's on special occasions.
Okay.
I do like that combo. But do you have a go-to candy? Because I have been informed that I am an old person by my choice of candy that I like in a movie theater.
Are you a raisinette
snowballs?
person?
I am a fucking raisinette person.
Raisinets or goobers?
Raisinets are great. I like. Fuck anyone who's got shit.
What did he say?
What did he get?
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
I didn't hear him either. What'd you go ahead?
Anthony said raisinets are great, and I said says man in his 40s.
Oh, okay.
No, I remember once we went to see something, and Shane had like unlimited credit on his AMC account due to what, and he was like, I'll buy everybody candy. We're like, great. Everyone's like Skittles, M&Ms, Twizzlers, whatever. And I go, oh, do they have Raisinets? And everyone turned to me as if I had said like a slur in the middle of the AMC. Like, I got a look alike. They were like, the fuck do you mean Raisinets? I was like, what? I like chocolate and raisins. What?
It's delicious. Y'all, I don't know what to call it because it's the first time it's ever happened to me. I got olded or something, like the worst I've ever been.
We were together in Vegas when we were not told we could not show our IDs.
No, it was worse. It was worse. It was a joke, but it was such a clean kill that.
Did you give them credit? I feel like you.
Oh my god! I literally fell to the floor.
Well, what was it?
I am at work, and most like I run kind of the middle of the age range, but mostly it is like 30s and up. But we've got our office manager. She's like in her late 20s or something. So I was talking to her about something. Honestly, we're just trying to kill time. I said something about like my age, or no, I mentioned like I'm in my fucking 40s, like this is like my life. And she goes, "You're in your 40s?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm 42." She goes, "Oh, I thought you were younger." I'm like, "Oh no, I saw the 80s. I was there." And I'm like, "I remember smoking sections on airplanes." And I just like I quoted ridiculous sounding things that seem impossible now.
Yeah.
And with a straight face and the most perfect timing, she goes, "What was segregation like?" And I fucking fell to the ground in laughter. Holy shit.
Oh my god, she's a sniper.
Oh fuck. I had never been like so cleanly pierced in the heart.
Was she a person of color?
No.
Oh damn.
No.
Oh yeah, my ego died. And then I gave up, fucking gave her a fist bump and went to my desk. There's no following that up. I'm like, holy shit.
sometimes the boys will do shit like that because they know it bothers me, and it's also funny. But I'll be talking about, and they'll be like, "What was it like to see Batman in the theater?" And I'll be like, "I'm like, why? Why would you do this to me?"
That's
like,
a little better because at least that's enviable.
Yeah, they're like, "You saw Jedi in the theater?" I was like, "Yeah," and not
Technically, but I was a child.
What was that like, though?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
The
what
other
was it
thing-
like, Leland?
It was fun. We
Was
stood
it?
in line for a long time. It's
Oh,
like, I
that's
remember the
nice.
Ewoks.
What was it like watching
Um,
89 Batman in theaters, though?
I
was
remember
born.
vividly. You bitch. I remember vividly not being able to tell this woman who was trying to sit next to me that that's my dad's seat. He's in the restroom, and she sat down, and my dad came and go, "It's my seat. Get up. It's my son." And she was like, "Oh." It's like,
She's sitting next to a random child.
yeah, she's just sitting next to a random
Well,
kid.
you was like, oh, there's this child. This
Someone
is
called the
safe.
cops.
This is
Oh,
fine.
we just let fifth graders go see PG-13 films now in '89 without parents' discretion. Like, no, the other one I'll get is they'll
Pretending like
whisper
you weren't a
something.
teenager.
I was 89, man. I was in fifth grade. I was like,
Boring.
I'll say something and they'll say something really low, and I'll be like, "What?" And they'll be like, "I said." They're like really loud. I'm like, but also that's a double joke because I can't hear very well.
Oh.
Is that the funny part?
Personally, well, bitch, what I find annoying is that everyone says I can't hear, and I have to ask people to repeat shit. And I'll have to turn up the TV, and I turn it down, and my hearing is sensitive. I went and got a test, and the bitch goes, "No, your hearing's fine." And I was like, then everyone else is fucking mumbling. It's like,
You need to pay more attention.
You know what? At least you got confirmation. So now you could be like, no, I can fucking hear you. You need to speak up.
Which was wrong. Fucking spit take.
oh my god, I almost died. No, but like she did say though, she goes, "You have a problem with really low frequencies." I was like, "So when you mean when people mumble?" She goes, "Hmm."
She mumbled to
Hey, but
you.
you didn't know what she said.
What?
I was like, "This bitch." It's so annoying. I got a text message from USA Hearing letting me know it was time for my checkup. I was like, "Hey, how the fuck did you get my number?" It's like,
Who are you?
That's wild.
I
Where'd
like
you
how
come from?
I like how the
Where's my
worst
soup?
Dick Tracy villain is your arch nemesis.
mumbles, yes.
Never knows what he's planning.
Jesus Christ. Nothing more. Yeah, it was.
Tracy?
Oh, Dick Tracy's great, man.
Dick Tracy is really good.
Oh, that's good. I love to blow.
I got
I love that stopped because I love to blow, and they just stopped talking. I like to blow teenagers' minds when they come into the store.
Uh-huh.
It just
You
keeps getting
should have
worse.
given up on this whole premise. You should have
Made it
quit
worse.
so early.
There are
Oh,
young
yeah.
people.
Clip it. 53
No.
minutes.
There are young people that come into the store, and they'll be like, "Oh, you work at a comic book store. You must watch all the comic book movies." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah."
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "What's the best comic book movie?" And I look straight at them and I go, "The Rocketeer or Dick Tracy." And they look at me and they go, "What are those?" And I'm like, "You best go home and do some fucking research." What's a male cougar
There's
called?
like a yellow
That
suit.
is true.
It's like a yellow pantsuit, and he has a hat.
The guy that takes care of Curious George?
No. No.
I mean, technically, you did
Yes?
describe him, though.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's true.
I have okay. I think my only memory of Dick Tracy is a guy in a yellow suit with a hat. Is
That
that
sounds
not
like the dude who
Yeah.
takes care of Curious George, Steph.
This sucks. A male cougar is simply called a cougar. That's not
We don't-
fun.
I thought it'd be
There's
something
there's,
better.
it says there's no specific term to differentiate a male from a female cougar, just like with most animals.
What about the dick?
I mean, he's got
Yeah.
a point. You see the dick, you know it's a male.
Hold on,
Makes
let's
it
see.
obvious.
Let me see what Reddit says.
Oh, no, go to Urban Dictionary.
Reddit says there's a manther.
Sure. Hold on, Dick Tracy comic, right? Is that what you said?
And this person responded with, I feel like this could have been executed better.
It was really close. It's a yellow coat and a green hat.
Yes.
But there
not a
is
green
a hat.
hat.
It's a yellow hat. Dick Tracy wears all yellow.
Then why do they have him wearing a green hat? He
I
looks
don't-
like a
maybe
freaking leprechaun.
I don't know, but it is all supposed to be yellow. He
Yeah.
wears a yellow hat, black suit, and a yellow coat.
He's wearing
Because
a yellow
Curious
coat
George-
and he's holding a hand that's sticking out of the water, and it says Dick Tracy, 10 cents.
Steph, Curious George is the prequel comic series to Dick Tracy. The monkey dies, and
He
Dick
becomes a
Tracy goes
detective
out
to
for
figure it out.
revenge.
I believe you.
It's true. No, it's true. Yeah,
Is
the Curious
Dick-
George.
Tracy, part of Curious George. No, it's not. I trust you because you're my friend, so don't be mean.
You should never trust anything that little man says.
Hey, fuck you.
It doesn't say anything else. It just
Did you
says.
see that?
Oh.
Did you see that thing I sent you on Instagram, Anthony, about I'm gonna lose you as a friend for a month?
No.
I think I'm
I
caught
don't
up
think
on
you
your
did.
messages.
I don't think you did. You would have said "fuck you."
No, I'm caught up on your messages. I'm not caught up in the chat messages.
It basically, it was. I sent it to you. Goes. It was a guy very, very sad. He goes, I'm sad because I'm about to lose my best friend for a month because he has to go to the North Pole and work. And it said guys under 5'6". And I was like, oh, I am sad. I'm gonna miss Anthony for a month.
Oh yeah, I'm not caught up on yours. There's 3 new messages.
Yeah, I figured I would have got a fuck you back. So that was like, nah, you're not caught up.
Yeah. I was caught up like a day or two ago.
Say hi to Mariah for me. Have anyone seen? Wait, what's up with all the new Lord of the Rings memes? Why is that a thing all of a sudden?
There's a new Lord of the Rings movie.
Is there? I mean, is anyone giving a shit about it?
I mean,
It's got a badass popcorn bucket to bring it back to that.
Does it really?
Oh my god!
I've
Really?
never seen a trailer. It's an animated movie, so I don't know.
Bro, look up the Rohan movie bucket.
Anyway,
No, do it right now. We'll talk while you look it up.
I'm confused.
No one likes that column.
Didn't
game.
Rings of Power
hate
season
my
2 come out this year?
Yeah, it did. My dad said it was really good. But
One
he
day
is the
I'll sit and
target
watch it.
audience for that.
One day I'll sit and watch it. I have like a passing curiosity, but
It's
not
good.
enough.
And the thing, the hammer.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, it's a super big hammer, right?
It's a super
Yes!
big
Yeah.
hammer.
It is the worst thing to have in a movie theater
No,
while
you
you're
know
sitting
what's
next
so
to other
funny?
people.
I want
Hey,
it,
Steph,
though.
can you
But
give me
it's gonna
some
look
popcorn?
awesome.
And you just hold it. And you just pass it over. And then the person 4 people
2 seats
away
over.
can grab some. Anyone want some? You can just spin it around.
Oh, shit!
Woo!
It's 27 inches long.
It's
Me
long.
too.
The hammer.
Dude, we should all get them and then walk around.
I'm not going to a Regal. But like,
Fine. I
there's no
will.
Regals. There's no Regals near me.
Okay. I thought the Burbank was a Regal.
No, this is AMC, man.
mall. Oh, okay.
There are literally 3 AMCs at the same mall. I'm fucking with you.
Burbank loves movies.
There's one underneath. There's one outside the mall underneath the parking structure. That's
Oh,
the
the
8.
underground.
And then there's the one inside the mall itself. That's the 6. And then there's the 16, which is a block away. It's like-
Is
there
there
are little shirts where people have, those black shirts with the white letters that just say AMC 8, 6, and 18.
Oh, it'll say that. Question: is there a tier on which one you would prefer?
I go to the
All
theater.
three.
I mean, I go to the one in the mall. I like the one in the mall.
All right. So not
Do you
the
have a preference?
underground.
Of the 3? Yes.
Like, is there like a like an A, B, and C where you're just like, this one's way better because of this, and then
Yeah, the one in the mall because no one goes to it.
Oh, okay.
Go
You
with the
just,
We only go to the Glendale one because times are better for everybody.
Is the underground one very popular?
Not really. It's kind of the gross one to me.
Makes sense. It's
I feel like
underground.
whenever there's an underground theater, like you
And
can't.
it is
That's where they
got
play
an
the-
escalator
that's
that
where-
goes
that's where they play the
further
spicy
into the
movies.
ground. Yeah, you go into the Underdark. Like it's very upsetting.
I was like, that's the theater that if you're waiting before trailers start, you can't even look at your phone because there's no service. So you just have to sit and talk to people.
You're just stuck there with the movie.
Yeah, you're just sitting, eating your popcorn or doing whatever, and then just waiting for people to shut up because they keep talking.
Yeah.
You have
Stephanie-
nothing to do to entertain yourself before the trailers start.
Okay, Stephanie, I don't care if the trailers are on, your phone is off.
I mean, I understand that.
Okay,
I understand that. I visibly see everyone else who don't.
I'm in the middle on that.
Leland, nope, lights
Like-
out, phone gone.
Well, because
The lights don't turn out here.
So
Yeah.
my
For the
thing is,
trailers, the lights don't turn out. They turn out when the movies start. Nicole Kidman is still in bright lights for the majority of the time.
because I'll admit my etiquette is I'm still walking in with my fucking phone on because I also need to know the numbers of where I'm seated, and then I need to confirm that this is actually where I'm supposed to seat. So if I see someone in my seat, I can also look at my phone and be like, "This is my
Yeah.
seat.
I didn't want to
Okay.
say it earlier.
This is my chair."
I didn't want to
What
say
did
it
you-
earlier, but I do also have a problem, Stephanie, with you walking in late to the movie.
Hater. Excuse me. Guess who didn't have to rush to the bathroom
I didn't.
for the movie or after the movie?
Okay, after the movie, but what was I going to do after the movie?
I don't
Piss
know.
in the bucket.
Guess who didn't have to unbutton their
Yeah,
their
that
pants
too.
to
I
allow
thought this
for
was a
extra
safe
space?
place. I thought this was a safe place.
None of us said it was.
I sat
You
down.
monster.
We all
I
said it
thought you were
depends
my
on what you
friend.
say.
That's true. I honestly don't know why you thought that was like a safe place conversation. I do that when I get into the car sometimes. It's like
I don't wear jeans anymore.
That's a
Well,
lifestyle
actually, no,
choice.
I wear
You got
pants.
them cool like jogging pants that
Yeah,
are all
and
tight
it's
on your
great.
on your.
They're joggers.
oh my god,
Yeah,
I
anime
ordered my
pants.
first. I ordered my first pair of joggers. They should be here
Oh, they're
soon.
comfortable.
Oh yeah.
The
They're
I hope so. They're from the MeUndies company, so you know they're gonna be all
Ooh.
soft.
Oh, those are really soft. They're
Well, no,
very-
my trainer has decided that I need to start working out in a hoodie and sweats, and I was like, "Please don't make me do that. I overheat." He goes, "Yeah, that's the point." It's like,
And
great.
you look
Wait
like
till
a
you-
boxer.
Yeah, wait
He's
till you
all-
got to put a trash bag on underneath it.
Ooh.
You know, he wants me to get a sweat belt. I don't even like saying
Sweat
that
belt?
word.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a belt that makes you sweat.
you can wear a sauna suit.
I'm good.
You look like you're going to space, and you'll sweat a grip.
When I hear the sauna suits, I think of Christmas Vacation. The two neighbors wearing the sauna suits. Copyright infringement.
Mm.
I didn't go too long.
We went to the Burbank had a holiday festival the other day in Magnolia, and they like shut it down the street and all that. And there was two guys selling muumuus, and
Oh,
and when you said Jordan's wearing sweats, it made me think of these two guys selling muumuus, and they were like, you know, Dolly Parton or the Golden Girls. You know, they're very muumuu
Big
whatever.
Prince.
Big,
Oh,
big,
the one
huge prints, just
the one with
giant.
the bathing suits, or the ones where you look really buff and short.
No, we're talking like patterns of like Dolly, her
Oh.
face and shit. And I walked by, I was just like, I don't know if I could ever be a muumuu person. And then I thought, like, but what if I tried one on as a joke? And I suddenly was like, no, this is how I'm living.
That's a
life.
slippery slope.
That's
Because
how
then you look
Crocs
like
happen.
Homer. Yeah. Yeah, it's why I took those ones that Anthony's got me, and they are back way in the cabinet. Like you can't find those.
Boo.
I wear
Oh
mine.
yeah, Scott.
Out-
Scott comes into my room this morning and goes, "You want to hear something fucked up?" I was like, "Of course." Or yesterday, and he goes, "So a man died. They couldn't find him. He was on a roof during the whole festival, just dead up top."
Oh my god.
How did he
Jesus.
die?
Natural causes. I guess he had a heart attack or something while he was up working on the roof. But here's the thing: they couldn't find him for 2 days. Wouldn't you think the police officer, the first place you look is you go where you know he was last working?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
I was like, I've seen enough CSI to know you go to where the motherfucker was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Then you
Hey,
find
where-
his body.
He was working, and then we didn't hear from him from days. And I was like,
Yeah.
Did you check his
Was he
workstation? Like,
yeah.
2 days later, they're like, hey, did anyone think to go to see where he was last seen? Oh, we should probably go check that. This is why they're never finding my comic books, you guys. It's like-
We're gonna have to get vigilante justice.
They probably went to Echo Park
Wild.
first, just like, just in case.
yeah, dead
It's
people
always
always,
good,
end up here. It's like-
I mean, 1 out of 5 times they're right, and like that's not great odds, but you do find them.
Fair enough.
You know, it's worth a shot.
Forget.
All right. Let's wrap this up.
Okay, Leland says we're done. Leland's the one. Leland used to start the show. Now Leland ends the show.
Did I?
Yeah. Way back, it was my game for like the first like 20 episodes of like just doing the conversation and waiting for Leland to be like, so are we going to start this or what?
Were we recording all through the conversation? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember
So
that.
sometimes it would be 5 minutes before we played the intro song.
I'm glad you had a little game.
Yeah, well, when you're editing, you got to make it fun for yourself.
Sure.
So if you have had fun with us, everybody, thank you so much for being here. We are sorry for the clunky start, but we made it here. We had a good time, lots of laughs. If you would like any more of these shenanigans, you good, bud? I'm trying to like do some work here.
I thought you were actually apologizing just in general. You were like, if you had any fun here, we're sorry.
I mean, we didn't mean to make you.
It's like,
Yeah, we don't have fun here at all.
We
No,
apologize
I was
for
like,
any fun
sorry
you may
about
have
that.
had.
yeah, this,
Well,
That was a
this-
mistake.
But, yeah,
If you had a giggle, it was not our
Unintentional.
intention.
it doesn't
Yeah.
happen often. Just,
League of Ridiculous Conflicts. This is
We have social media. Check us out on whichever one you like most. Look for LORC Podcast, and we're either there or we're not. If you would like to see the show, maybe you missed some of that kind of chunky beginning part. The clean. Sorry,
oh God,
Oh, no,
that's why
it's
you
the
need
popcorn.
a soda. That's the popcorn.
I'm out. I'm
That's what we're
out.
talking
That's the colonel stuck
about.
in his throat.
It's the worst, dude.
YouTube, we have it. Full episodes there to see what's going on. Discord, also have it. Find us. Send a message, and we will. We will send you the link. Also, link in chat. And that's those.
It's gonna take over. I'm not doing it.
At Spooky the 13th on the internet.
Remember to follow the podcast on all the podcast stuff. Mostly now it's going to be just YouTube for the time being while we figure stuff out. I'm probably going to cut out all the stuff beforehand when you just could not hear us because there was nothing of
That's
substance there.
sensible.
Yeah, you don't need to hear me talking for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, so I'll just start it right when I started streaming again when everything was fine. Luckily, and we have to look up what's wrong with your setup, Steph. You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. I'm posting stuff now on Blue Sky. That's where I post stuff
I
now.
haven't seen this.
Yay.
Woo!
So that's what I'm doing. Leland, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art or Leland P13 or Pineapple Pierce. I have a lot of fucking Instagrams.
Or Mid Chuckles on Blue Sky?
Yeah,
Or
I will
Miles
not-
Chuckers if you're still on X.
Chuckles. No, it's wait. Did I put mid when I meant to put mild?
You sure did,
You
bud.
sure did.
Yeah,
Well, that's what it is.
I was fine with it. I thought that was the joke. It was like mid.
Oh no, I knew he
chuckles.
messed up.
Could have said
Well, like there
something.
was that there, but then it's also like mid chuckle, like you're in the middle of it, like ah,
It's like, this fucking guy, 30 years, he's just like, no, I knew he fucked up. I'm not gonna tell it. Yeah. I'm excited. Next week I start my December artworks.
Ooh.
oh my God, you gotta draw us as Disnuts.
Shit, I
Please?
keep
Yes,
forgetting
you
I gotta
do.
do shit like that.
Mhm.
Fuck. Wait, nuts or like nuts?
We
Up to
are
you.
I think
Disney.
I said I wanted to be a cashew.
Not up
I
to
think
me.
that was my exact words. I wanted to be a cashew or a walnut.
I don't remember this conversation at all. I remember
also
Jordan
Disney,
wanting me to
man.
put 2 Santa hats on his booty picture, which
Yeah.
now we're trying to remember to do. But I don't remember any conversation where you guys were like, let's draw us as Diz nuts.
No, that's new.
No,
Okay,
Disney.
so that is new. So her cashew shit is wrong, right?
That's new. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's
D's
the
nuts
episode-
is not new. D's nuts is old.
Yeah, the
No,
Disney
cashew's
joke
it's
is
in the
not new.
archive somewhere. I've said it.
But Steph wanted
Archives.
to be wants to be a cashew.
cashew?
That part's new.
That's new.
No, that's
Okay.
that's there. I've said it.
You find the tape. You find the game tape, Steph,
Well,
and we will eat pro.
Jordan, what nuts do you want to be?
episodes that I'm not
Brazilian.
gonna look through.
I'll be a Brazilian nut.
Do I put a little strip? Anthony,
I would like
basic peanut.
Pistachio.
Oh,
Oh. All right.
What nut are you
a
going to be, Llewellyn?
pistachio with a
I mean, I've never thought of
mustachio.
myself as a nut, so I have to really think about it. I don't like most nuts. Almonds. I like almonds.
I was going to say
I like
almond, actually, yeah.
almonds, too.
I like almonds. Steph, where can people find you?
You can find me on the
Get that
internet.
almond
at Stephen
milk.
Boyds. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit when I do.
You need to get another drink or something.
I will. Let's wrap it up.
The more you keep coughing, the more
Come
I
at
feel like
me
I
like
need
that.
to drink something on your behalf. Like
All
my
right,
drink.
I'm making
that's us. We'll see you
Steph
next Tuesday and stuff. Okay, bye.
Bye. Yay, confetti.
Yay.
Okay, bye,
Woo.
everybody.
Bye.